So it is no more news that there's serious chaos happening right now in Benue State. Yes, Benue State is now the new battleground for terrorists, kidnappers, um, herdsmen, they have consistently unleashed mayhem on the people of Benue that has even made the celebrity humanitarian in the person of Very Dark Man to pay a visit to Benue State. But what is really, really worrisome right now is the fact that the IGP of police, Kayode Adeolu Egbetun, has actually moved his base to Benue State. And because of the incessant killing, the IGP has visited Benue State to commiserate with the government over the killings of the residents. Now, he did this with deploying an additional tactical team for effective security management. Yes, the IGP himself was well attended to in a very lavish ceremony, that required all people to come. In fact, there was even a red carpet. So, Very Dark Man is now beginning to ask one question: why will someone who wants to tactically go and do a covert operation now decide to do a fun fair? You see, one of the things that is really a problem to us in this country is that we do not pay attention to things that we are supposed to pay attention to. If there is an intel that a place requires some form of there's a security breach in any place at all, it doesn't require anybody to go with any form of funfair, any form of sweetness or joke. The man is supposed to go there with as an undercover agent. Yes, they should send undercover agents rather than now going and now beginning to do occasion, do ceremony, do press conference. You do not need press conference to stop people from killing other people. How can you begin to do press conference when somebody is killing you? You're not going to do press conference, to do video coverage, put red carpet. No, that is utterly wrong. It's not a good strategy at all. These people, now the question I want to ask Mr. IG, do these people announce that CEO, we are coming so and so time to anybody before they come? The answer is no. All they do is they come in the middle of the night, mess up anybody they need to mess up with, and go away. And now the IGP of police wants to go and take operation. And what is he doing? He's now doing occasion, he's now doing funfair, he's now inviting media, he's now inviting, putting red carpet and all of that. That is very, very wrong. The people have been fighting, people have been quarreling. Imagine they even had to block the major road, which is like a major transport hub, and they had to block it. So this is supposed to make everybody know that right now it's actually getting worse. Yeah, it's actually getting worse because nothing seems to be taking center stage. Even with VDM going to the place, the lot of persons thought it was going to change anything, but nothing really changed. So it is really pathetic to note that right now people no longer have confidence in the government anymore. People no longer have confidence in People no longer have faith in the security apparatus. People no longer have faith in even in the government itself. Because when Reverend Father was coming on board, a lot of people were rejoicing, a lot of people were excited, a lot of people were like, finally, we now have a savior. But right now, the reverse seems to be the case because people now seem to be getting worse than what it used to be. And this is where people were thinking that the governor is going to be having a compassionate mind. But right now, the compassionate mind is gone. And what we are seeing now is just scores and scores of people, paying for what they know nothing about. And I want to begin to wonder, how can the government now begin to have hand in buying their own people? It is still the same thing that calls for worry, that calls for answers. Because if you want to look at this thing very well, you will find out that Benin people are actually in real big problem now, and the matter is getting gradually very close to the main town, which is Makodi. So if it now gets to Makodi, then it's as good as a full-blown war, and that is not what anybody wants to see. What everyone wants to see now is a progressive Nigeria, a progressive Benue State, a progressive a mindset. Because when there's security in a place, people's safety will be guaranteed, and more investment is going to come into a state. But when people are actually scared that that place, if I go to that place I'm not sure, then you should be sure that anarchy will reign.